Tasya Jnananjana Salakaya Chakshurunmilitam Yena Tasmai Shri Gurave Namaha Sri Chaitanya Manobhishtam Sthapitam Yena Bhutale Swayam Rupa Kadamayam Dadati Swapadantikam Namam Vishnupadaya Krishna Prishtaya Bhutale Srimate Bhaktivedanta Swami Niti Namine Namaste Saraswate Deve Gauravani Pracharine Nirvishesha Sunyavadi Paschatya Deshatarine Jai Shri Krishna Chaitanya Prabhu Nityananda Shri Advaita Gadadhara Srivasadi Gaura Bhakta Vrinda Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare Hare. Hare Krishna. Thank you so much everyone for coming for this our Bhakti Saturday evening session here. We are on the series Gita in Nutshell, but since many of you are first time, I think we can discuss something else so that it doesn't looks out of the context. So something we can start and welcome. My name is Manish, or my initiated name is Mukharavin Das. This is a wing of ISKCON. ISKCON stands for International Society for Krishna Consciousness. It is a worldwide organization dedicated to uplift the spiritual aspect all over the world, and very specific through the mantra that you see behind me or here in the walls. It's called Hare Krishna Maha Mantra. It's a very, very powerful sound, vibration. So that is something that is a core of our practice. So something that practical we will do at some time in our program. We can all chant together or do kirtan, and then we can feel the experience ourselves, like how powerful is this. And also we recommend that definitely this is like this 1 hour, but you can all practice something with you, this meditation, mantra meditation, and the teachings that you can read. Some books we have at the end, if you like, can have some books, spiritual books, and that will, like Juliana was so wonderfully, I think during the talk she mentioned that we follow our heart, but the mind should be purified mind, and the purified mind, it doesn't automatically comes, though we are all pure by nature, but and that's one of the greatest revelation from Bhagavad Gita. All of you are aware about Bhagavad Gita. So Bhagavad Gita gives very, very amazing understanding of the modes of the nature. It's called Guna in Sanskrit. Guna or modes, like how these modes, and that is prevalent all over the world. If you see why people are certainly behaving in certain ways, and it all can be very easily described by these modes when we understand. And you know how many modes are there? Three. What are the 3 modes?
Sattva, Raja, and Tamas.
Correct. So Sattva, Rajas, and Tamas. So Sattva means?
The mode of goodness.
Mode of goodness. So Sattva is mode of. So if you don't know, no worries. If you know, that also is fine. This is more kind of a. I want everyone to be involved in this. It's not like I know a lot. I'm just trying to facilitate this session, so we all can learn together on this. It's not that I know everything or I know much more. It's just I'm trying to facilitate, and nothing, no answer is wrong. We all can learn, and that's what is the purpose of this session is. So, okay. So where were we? Yeah. So modes. We were discussing there are different modes. So what is the? You're okay. Comfort. Yeah, you can take one if you like. Yes. So. Mode. So the best mode is mode of goodness or sattva. You might have seen even in secular world there is sattvic movement. Have you heard about sattvic movement? People are going toward more sattvic lifestyle, at least in the food. As Juliana and we are all discussing, like food is such an essential part of human society. Mm-hmm. You can see that everyone is the common denominator. If you find any culture across anywhere world you go, I don't know if you find dance or like any human activity, if you see, apart from the basic activity that sleeping and other things, like eating is the like very common across, like one of the common activity, and you will find the more diversity. Maybe sleeping, I think maybe different beds you can say at most, but I don't know that makes so much difference. But I think eating is the one common denominator across all the different culture has been, and So eating is what, even if any aspect if you take, like you can go on and on for the hours and hours to discuss. But since we are just at half an hour, so I will just touch the basic points, whatever like we can relevant to our lifestyle here. I think many of your students, so something that you can take for you and what you can take practical from this. So yeah, so food, mode. So we're talking about sattvic mode, sattvic sattva. Sattva is what, like mode of goodness, which is like makes you happy, which is not like you are more active. You're not just let me tell you other modes, so then you can do more contrast with the other. So other are, second is rajasic. Rajasic means
Mode of passion.
mode of passion. In English is called mode of passion. Passion means what? I think you all can understand passion, right? Yes, passion is like you always want to do something, like you are always extra active for things, and you are extra active for doing the things. And hey, that's welcome. You are extra active for the things, and so in Bhagavad Gita it describes like every modes. So mode of passion, and then third is mode of ignorance, or that is called tamasic. Tamasic is like more when you are in the mode of ignorance, mode of indolence, sleep, laziness. These are some of the characteristics of the mode of ignorance. And sometimes, did you see people in the mode of ignorance around?
Yeah.
At least in downtown, you can very, very easily found the people those in mode of ignorance. Do you see mode of passion? Oh boy, you guys, this is the Bay Area, so this is the place of the mode of passion that everyone, like all the big companies you can see, and they promote so happily that yeah, please work 18 hours, 16 hours, 20 hours, with just pursuit of one side. Like there is no, it's more for selfish purpose.
Materialist.
Because I wanted to qualify that it's not that a spiritual person you can't work for 16, 18, 20 hours. You can still work, but what is your purpose? That determine both the life. For an example, the founder Acharya of ISKCON, you know who was the founder Acharya of ISKCON? Prabhupada, A.C. Bhaktivedanta Swami Prabhupada. He came at the age of 70 to the USA with no money, with no support, no follower, nothing. And then he started this worldwide organization. You'll not believe, but in America, of all the places, he has the first program in New York. And then he started his worldwide campaign from there. And he sacrificed like his basically last 12 years in circling all over the globe 12 times, and also 12 or 14 times, and he used to hardly sleep for more than 2 or 3 hours, that's all. And also you can understand his keep like every 5 days or 6 days is going to different place. It's not that he's on the same place, but then he was doing for his spiritual purpose, to serve the humanity, to serve. So same thing you can have, but is what is the purpose? So anyhow, so I was just telling about sattva, rajas and tamas. So food also can be in the sattva, rajas and tamas, and everything, like people do austerity. There are different austerity people do, and Bhagavad Gita says in 17th chapter how different austerity, charity, food, all can be in different modes. So anyway, so that's what is the modes of nature. So let's get back to our discussion today. So I was thinking we can read a few pages and discuss this nice book. In a sense, I'll okay, we can read the second chapter onwards. We can take. Let's open second chapter. We can all. Okay, so let's all of us can read few one line. Okay, so yeah, Juliana, why not you start?
Page 9.
Page 9, yes, correct. Yeah.
You want me to read this?
Yes. Hey Priya. Hare Krishna. Please have this book. We are reading page 9. Yes, please.
Okay. Designing your destiny. Our daily lives are like a drama at the theater. We assume the role of the protagonist, and others take on the parts of our parents, friends, lovers, and foes. But who are we when we're off stage? And when the curtain falls and death comes, what becomes of us and everyone else with the roles in our theatrical play? This chapter discusses, among other things, karma and reincarnation, and how the individual, the conscious soul, moves from one body to another and to create a new drama. Shakespeare was right when he said, "All the world's a stage. The world's a stage on which we must serve the desires of others and seek to fulfill our own." Like any drama, our lives are divided into scenes, and how we choose to play each scene shapes our destiny. All our future scenes. Each scene also contains life lessons taught through the action-reaction cycles of karma, the universal law of cause and effect, from which none of us are exempt. Karma indicates that we are responsible for our actions, and reincarnation indicates that responsibility doesn't end with the death of the physical body. This cosmic education teaches us why bad things happen to good people and good things happen to bad people.
How is that? Powerful?
Yeah. That's a big statement. A lot of big statements there.
Any reflection from this first section? I think you can definitely see that how he started this, like how this world is a stage, is a theater and drama. We don't realize that. We think that this life is all in all. And thank you. That is one of the teachings of Gita. Like in essence, let me just tell you in 4 minutes essence of Gita, so that we can appreciate whatever the first paragraph. So in the essence, Gita teaches 4 things, and like it's through acronyms we can understand GITA. It's a GITA is a Gita, right? So I stands for identity. So that is the first question it answers, and then it says that I am not this body, I am soul. Or this body is not all in all, soul exists. That is the one thing I think in this paragraph, that is the one thing that they were trying to say, that this body is not all in all, soul exists. There is something beyond this body, that soul exists. And does anyone can say that how the soul exists? Can anyone say any proof? No proof? You should have proof.
Maybe just in the works that we do.
Sorry?
Maybe the works that we do as a person, like our own personality.
Mm-hmm.
Maybe the soul.
Yeah, that's true. Everyone has their personality. We are unique, and that definitely is defined. There is something that defines us as unique. It's not just the body. But yeah, something more you can speak, like how can you say that you are a soul, not a body?
Experience which we go through. Like if we do, as it states, if we do some good thing, then good things will happen to us. If we do some bad things happen to us. So it's like that, because of that.
Yeah, it's something like that is karma. Like it's like more philosophical, but I'm just saying, like one simple example. The teacher says, our teacher, like suppose someone is alive in front of me, Mr. Michael, and Mr. Michael left the body. I'll say that, oh my bad, Mr. Michael left the body, left the world. He's not no many ever. But what I see in the front of, I still see the body is lying. Yeah. Right? There is something essential force has gone that body that was keeping that body alive, but that has gone now. What is that thing? That is what this is defined as soul, and that's what actually that's what is the main thing inside our body, which is keeping our body alive, which is keeping our body so much active, is the soul. So that is just one thing. There are so many other experiences, like this, a near-death experience, out-of-body experiences. This is all recorded. There is a reincarnation is mentioned here in this, and the past life memories. So many of these things you can't explain without knowing that there has to be some more than this life. This life is not everything. So okay, so first thing is I'll just keep it short. So first is I for identity. I am not. This body is not all in all. Soul exists. All of you can repeat after me. This body is not all in all. Soul exists. So that is I. And then the T stands for transmigration. So sometimes that's what this paragraph was hinting, that sometimes we think that this life is all in all. Like enjoy this life, like some of the previously, you just enjoy as much as possible because there is no more life, right? That is the one of the conception in the people have. Hey, if you don't enjoy in this, what? There is nothing, no more life is existing. But that's what you can see, that there life exists before also. This life is this, and this exists life after that also. And how can we understand? I think that's what he hinted here, like reincarnation, good karma, like why the good thing happened to bad people or bad thing happened to good people. Like we don't understand because until unless we see the sequence coming. We just see the small part of the story. We don't see the big picture. We just see that, okay, what is happening now? But if you go just back and then trying to see, then you'll see the whole picture. And that's what, for that you can't just be in this life. You have to go to the previous life. And somehow we are not so, even though we can say that we are so technically advanced, we have discovered OpenAI and whatever else, Gen AI and keep all the AI thing, but still they can't advance so much enough to find out that to go to the, but if you like, I'm sure like Juliana, you might also experience, I don't know if you made some of the mistakes, they can read your previous life, they can also go to your previous lives and they can say you what journey you are in.
Yeah, I've done the palm leaf. There's something in palm leaf, so they can tell us everything.
Yeah. And
many lives.
Many lives, so they can say, but they have to really experience, and that's what we are losing now in India also, to be honest, like to have that kind of, because this also is like a siddhi. Like you guys did BTech, MTech and MS you are doing, right? So you work hard for that. Similarly, these are the practice, they are very special practice, and that people have to put themselves for that education. And if someone has put that themselves and that is passed on from their generation, that's what it makes them enable. So anyway, let's come back to, so the second concept is transmigration. This life is not in all, many life exists. So all of you can repeat after me. This life is not all in all, many life exists. So that is T. And then A. A stands for aim. What is the aim of life? What is the aim of life? Let me ask. Sorry, moksha. Yeah, I think Nidhi is the from the Rishikesh, so she will tell that moksha. But if you ask anyone,
They for food distribution. They have the food, so once everyone comes in, they will serve and have the prashad.
but they can come and sit.
Yeah, Arun Prabhu is there. They are cleaning and water service.
So, sorry. A for aim of life. A for stands for aim of life. So I was just telling, like, suppose I am a student. I may say that for my aim of life might be graduating, or to get a good job, or someone is maybe in the next phase of life, get a good wife, get a good husband, or get a good job, or get a good home. The aim can be like, it can be, these are all good aim, I'm not denying, but these are all temporary aims. There has to be some aim that always, what's your good name? Sorry. Sanjana. Like you see, her t-shirt says what? Eternal. So that's what everyone is looking for, eternal. So that should be something that is eternal, that is eternally true. That aim doesn't change with person to person, from one region to another region, from one nationality to another nationality, or one religion to another religion. Let me say, even I'm bold to say that even one religion to another religion, it's not that it should change. It should be the same thing that people are trying to get to the something beyond. And that's what the Bhagavad Gita, the book of knowledge, teaches, that how the aim of life is to go beyond this world. Not just stuck in this world. This is a little more esoteric topic, that to discuss something beyond this world, but definitely it is there. It's not just does exist. And but anyway, that is one of the things that Gita teaches in a very profound way. It teaches like how there are Brahma, Bhuna, Loka, Punaravartino, Arjuna, Mamupeti, Kaunteya, Punarjanma na Vidyate. It says like how not only in this planet, you go to any planet from top to down. Like which planet are we in? Earth planet. According to modern theory, they just know 7 planets in this solar system. There is only one solar system they are aware, But actually there are, according to Vedic cosmos, there are 14 planetary systems. There are 7 up, 7 down. And that is just one universe in which we are living. There are multiple universes like this. This is just one universe in many, many universes.
So we consider universe, not planet, right? The loci, right? It's a universe.
Universe as a loci, yes?
Yeah, not planet.
No. Planet is like this. Earth is a one planet. Yeah, loka you can say in Hindi or in Sanskrit loka. So sorry, what is your?
No, I was just wondering if you're calling them planets, but is that how they're referenced?
No, yeah, I just want
a universe. I'm just curious.
Correct. Planetary system is called. It's not planet. It's planetary system.
Okay.
So there are 14 planetary system, and Earth is one of them. Like there's a swar. You're right, look, like the swar, bhu bhuva swa. Like we say in the Gayatri mantra, bhu bhuva swa. Have you heard that?
Yeah.
Bhu bhuva swa. Bhu is like the down, like 7 Earth planet. Bhu bhuva. Bhuva is this planet, and swa is like up. Upper 7 planetaries, they are called swa. So bhu bhuva swa. So all this 14 planetary system, and atal, tal, sutal, patal, talatal, they are like down planetary system, and then rasatal, mahatal, brahma, sutal, not sutal. There are 7 up. So basically, so this is just one universe, and this is all we are talking about material planets. There's nothing we have reached to the divinity. The divinity is like much more beyond even this planetary system what we are talking. This is just even a material side of the whole universe. The universe goes extend towards more where we say that God also has his own abode, and they have their own planets and everything. Like you might have heard about Vishnu Loka. Some of you are from the Indian culture. You might have heard about Vishnu Loka. What does Vishnu Loka means?
Abode of Vishnu.
It's abode of Vishnu.
Abode.
Loka means abode, different abodes, and Vishnu Loka are like everyone has like their own lokas in the spiritual world. Ask, you have to challenge me.
So does it mean like dimension, different dimension, or is it like physically crossing up and down, or is it like a different dimension?
It's a different dimensions, or for sure. It's like
That's what I was
different.
saying. It would be considered like the dimensions.
Yeah, it's like multi-dimensions.
Levels.
We just know 3 dimensions, but it's multi-dimensions. Correct. That is true. Like we can't put in 2D everything, but yeah, for our understanding, even if you want to put in 2D, they describe in a way that this is the like lowest of the where we live is the lowest in that chart, and then there is like a Viraja river, which Viraja that demarcate between the spiritual world and the material world, and then there is there is a Mahesh lok, there is a Devi lok, Mahesh lok. There's a Vishnu lok, so it's like different loks are there.
So Earth is the lowest. I thought there was more like below, like the.
Yeah, I mean, so all this 14, I mean, all 14 they are below. I mean, to that whole the spiritual world. I mean to say, yeah. If comparison to all the other Mahesh lok, Devi lok, is all below. Anyway, I think that A is the little more mysterious. It goes more esoteric. So we'll discuss, but still. And then which is remaining? G. G stands for God. So sometime, or not most of the time, the major problem in the life happens because everyone thinks that, or at least I think that I am the controller of everything I survey. Like everything should happen according to my wish. Like how come things are not happening? But then this Bhagavad Gita tells, okay, wait, you are not all in all, God exists. There is someone beyond you, God, we tell. That is, we have name, but in general, like let's say God, whatever religion you follow, doesn't matter. There's a God exists beyond us. And who is controlling this world? Who is controlling everything? It's not we are determining. I'm sure you all have some experience in your life, isn't it?
Yeah.
To come to this conclusion? No?
Many experiences.
Which
Any?
conclusion?
Huh?
Which conclusion?
That I am not all in all, God exists. There is or anyone think that they are God here? You think you're God?
No, we all are. I'm not saying I am the singularity God, but we are all a part of that.
Exactly, we are part of God, but we are not God. So that is the one major distinction. We are like God. because we have the same Satchidanand feature. Because otherwise, how will be? If you're not in part and parcel of that God, then there has to be some differentiation. But we are all the same energy of that God, the Satchidanand. But there's a difference. We are not the God for sure. We are just we are a part of that God. So that is the first. The G stands for God. I am not all in all. God exists. So these are the. I think this paragraph was trying to decipher that concepts. So let's continue. Yeah, Nidhi, you want to continue? Everyone has book? Or if you're eating, you can just keep hearing. That's fine. Yeah.
What happens when we die?
Sorry, the top paragraph, right?
Page 10.
Page 10, top paragraph. Yeah.
So the first paragraph.
Okay.
First paragraph.
Ultimately, it should awaken us to the truth of ourselves as souls and our relationship with the world around us. Learning our karmic lessons well moves us closer to the eternal, unchanging, absolute, self-manifest, blissful and personal nature of the soul and our relationship with our source. Our life has meaning inasmuch as we endeavor to reconnect with both these truths.
Yeah, thank you so much. So that's what the soul, right? The soul, the second thing I was telling, identity. If we realize that more deeper, and when we try to connect soul and this karmic reactions that we didn't touch much, but the karmic reaction, how this word is so beautifully created, like everything is proper coming, it's coming in justice. It's just maybe I may not be able to see at this point of time why the things are coming or why the things are happening, because there are different kinds of reactions are there. Something is called instant reactions. We get immediately reactions in our life. Like suppose, what are the instant reactions? Suppose you eat some bad thing, you'll get immediately stomach ache or stomach, or you'll get something. But sometimes something might take times, like sometimes it may take months, years, and in karma, when we understand, it might take sometimes lifetime. Sometimes the reactions that we are having, it may be from the past life. So it's very, very complicated. Okay, let's continue. Priyank, you want?
What happens when we die? The Bhagavad Gita 2.22 states, as a person puts on new garments, giving up old ones, the soul similarly accepts new material bodies, giving up the old and useless ones. When a coat is old and cannot be used anymore, one has to purchase another. The man is the same, but his clothes are supplied according to the price he can pay. Similarly, you can purchase a new body with the money or karma you have accumulated in your life. According to your karma, you receive a certain type of body. The body is changing from one form to another, but the spirit soul exists eternally without change. We can experience this fact in our own life. Since the beginning of our material body in the womb of our mother, our body has been changing from one shape to another at every second and at every minute. This process is generally known as growth, but actually it is a change of body. On this earth, we see the change of day and night and of the season. The more primitive mentality attributes this phenomenon to changes occurring in the sun. For example, in the winter, primitive people think the sun is getting weaker, and at night they presume sometimes that the sun is dead. With more advanced knowledge, we see that the sun is not changing at all in this way. Seasonal and diurnal changes are attributed to the change of the relative positions of the earth and the sun.
Yeah, thank you. So it's such a, what happens we die, right? That is one of the questions that we kind of trying to postpone. Or there is one very famous book, Denial of Death. Is anyone read that? Denial of Death is very famous book, and that in just summary, the one who wrote, he says that everything we do in this world is just trying to cover up this basic thing that one day we are going to die. We are just trying to cover up with so many friends, society, people, and our all work or whatever. We are just trying to engage and not trying to address this most important thing, that we are to die a certain day. This body is not going to eternally exist. This has to end somewhere. Whatever we are thinking, there's happiness. I'm sorry to say in this good assembly, but that is the truth. And the spiritual life is not pessimistic, it's realistic knowledge. It doesn't make you pessimistic in this world, let me say you. It's not saying that you just become nirvana and Santi, no, nothing. That is not possible. Because again, Bhagavad Gita tells everything. We all born with certain nature, and we are to true to our nature. We have to go through our life through that nature that we have gone acquired and everything. But at the same time, like vidyam cha yastat vedo bhayam saha avidyaya mritum titva vidyamritam asmrite. It says like we have to acquire the knowledge at the same time. And when we are acquiring knowledge, and as Juliana was pointing out, that gives us purified mind. That's what the mind gets purified when we acquire the right knowledge, and we fortify our knowledge, means our mind and intelligence with this knowledge, and then that knowledge and realization kind of dawn on us that yeah, this is correct thing, this is what something that, but that doesn't happen. People think that okay, let's keep everything for the end of my life, and end of life something mystical will happen and I'll get like all the realization inside my heart. But that doesn't happen. And if I am saying that, you can yourself see, if you are some elder that do you think that they just become realized just like that, or they're still leading the same life, or they change something and when they're at the end of their life? Not like as a critical I'm doing, but just like if you observe, generally they do the same thing what they had done their whole life. If they had been spiritual, they will practice spirituality at the end of their life. But if they're not practices, most probability are there that they will not turn in. There are always exceptions. I'm not denying the exceptions, but most probably they will not. So this knowledge is meant so that we can develop throughout our life, and through this knowledge we see the world, because this will empower you. This knowledge is not to weaken you. This will empower you, because when you see the death doesn't happen in people's life. Like every one of us has to go. Somehow the nature is that those who born early to us, generally, naturally they die early than us, right? That I mean that maybe parents, grandparents, or super grandparents, whatever. It's just the nature's way that it works. Don't we see that sometimes we find the people go through the tough time in their journey, in their life. So that's what this cosmic sensitive training, the karma is called cosmic sensitive training. It just make us aware that there is training us that. And the author was saying so nicely, like we just see like each phase of our life that is teaching us something. It's teaching us certain values, and that we can take when we are in the spiritual frame of mind to learn from the situation what is trying to teach me. And that's why this spirituality is a great add in your life, I can say you, because this will make you grounded in your life to see the situation that you're going through. It's not something to make you pessimistic or like overly optimistic that no, I can do everything and I'll get all the success. Like most of the motivational speakers say, right? Oh, you can do everything, you can do anything. So just speak 10 times to yourself that you can do everything. Well, that may not be true, right, Juliana? What do you say? It may not be the true, right? You can just by talking. Yeah, we should have enthusiasm to do the things, we are not saying, but we should also have patience to get the result to there. So especially our scriptures, and we are so lucky to born, or at least get, even if you're not born, doesn't matter. If we engage in touch of this spiritual knowledge, and this knowledge is so vast, and it like it says, like we should have three things. We should have enthusiasm. We should not just enthusiasm is enough. We should have patience and determination. If you just have someone has enthusiasm but they doesn't have patience, they will end up in thinking what I'm trying to do. They will again discourage at certain point. So utsahan nishchayat dhairyat tat karma pravartanat sangatyaga sato vete sadvir bhakti prasiddhiti. So these are the sutras that is given by our teacher. Like you have to have the utsahat, like enthusiasm, but also you should have patience in your life and determination. But if some may say that, oh, I just have patience, I don't want enthusiasm. No, that also doesn't work. If you're just thinking, oh, everything will come in my life, but you don't have any enthusiasm to do anything, forget about it. You can have patience, but also you should have enthusiasm to do the thing. So you have to balance of all the things and aspect in the life. And that's what, but even after doing everything doesn't work, that's fine. Be determined to go in your life. So I think that gives the complete picture. Great. Any questions at this point? No, then we can continue. Who has the book? Yeah, Sravani.
Similarly, we experience bodily changes from embryo to youth, to maturity, to old age, to death. The less intelligent presume that after death, the spirit soul's existence is forever finished, just as primitive tribes believe that the sun dies at sunset. Actually, however, the sun is rising in another part of the world. Similarly, the soul is accepting another type of body. When the body gets old like an old garment and is no longer usable, the soul accepts another body just as we accept a new suit of clothes. Modern civilization is practically unaware of this truth. There are different departments of knowledge in different universities and many technological institutions, all to study and understand the subtle laws of material nature. And there are medical research laboratories to study the psychological condition of the material body. But there is no institution to study the constitutional position of the soul. This is the greatest drawback of materialistic civilization, which is simply an external manifestation of the soul.
Wow, isn't it? Like we all went to big universities and but where is there is a department which study the constitutional position of the soul, which we are all. It's very rare to find that the soul where we can discuss about this more metaphysical thing. It's most of the department you can see they just deal with the physical things, but where is the one which discuss about the metaphysical things? So that's what is this verses are identifying. So yeah, in the interest of time, I know this is very interesting, and this book, if you like all, you can. This is a small gift from our club to all of you. You can take this book with you and can go more deeper into this knowledge. It's a very beautifully organized, the questions, answers, and it will help you to further. For last 5 minutes, I left for the mantra meditation, as I told in the beginning. This is something you can practically do every day in your life. Is chanting mantras. Mantra, just give one. I just want to give one, maybe 30 seconds introduction. How many of you had done any mantra meditation before? Some of you, okay, but many of you might be new. So mantra is a Sanskrit word, man plus tra. Man means mind, tra means which can elevate the mind. Because as I was telling in beginning, what are the different? How many modes are there? 3 modes. And the modes kind of just condition the mind into different ways. And once the mind get conditioned, mind is like a next door to intelligence. It says like Indriyani paranyayu, Indriyabhya param mana, manasastu param buddhi, par buddhi paratestu sa. It says like the senses are the lowest that we can see, but above senses is mind, and above mind is intelligence, and intelligence is next door to soul. Again, I know it's like a lot of things I'm saying, but it's a very nice, Bhagavad Gita says that there's a hierarchy. We only see the senses outside, but there's a mind that is very like important in our humans, and there's a brain and everything. So the manastai, the man which can elevate the mind, that is mantra, and there are various mantras, but one of the mantra that is very powerful for the age that we live is Hare Krishna Mahamantra. It is specifically mentioned in the Upanishads, Kali Santran Upanishad, which is the Upanishad that is specially for Kali Yuga, where this mantra comes. It's a 16-word, 32-syllable mantra, and it's an open mantra. There's no fees, there's nothing charged. That's not the part of the program. And you can all repeat after me. Do we have where is the mantra chart?
More they might have taken
It
during
might
the
move
food
on?
distribution. I'll just look for it.
But it's very simple. You can, I don't know, Hare Krishna. You can all repeat after me. Hare Krishna. Hare Krishna. Krishna Krishna. Hare Hare. Hare Rama. Hare Rama. Rama Rama. Hare Hare. So you might be wondering what does this mantra means, right? So Hare, there are 3 words in this. If you notice in that, there's Hare. Hare means O energy of Lord. It's like a feminine potency of the God. Hare is like a vocative form, like we are trying to get help. Hare, please, oh Hare. Hare is like a vocative, it's a feminine, it's a potency, energy of the God. And Rama means the eternal pleasure, which is like every one of us are looking, isn't it? What you're looking in life is pleasure, happiness. No? Yes? Yes, we are all looking eternally happiness. But this eternal happiness, not the temporary happiness. And then the Krishna means one who attracts everything. All we get attracted by something in this world. Yeah, we all get attracted by different things. But the best thing we can attract is the topmost beauty, topmost thing, and that's what is represented by Krishna. So let's do 11 times together this mantra. And before that, we chant a special mantra about that is about Chaitanya Mahaprabhu. How many of you know Chaitanya Mahaprabhu? You know, some of you, is Chaitanya Mahaprabhu is one of the great saints, and he's also considered incarnation of Krishna in this age of Kali. And he's the one who was one of the social reformer. Actually, there are different categories we can represent him, but one of the ways is to how he reformed the whole social society in the 15th century. He that time the India was very, very much conservative. This knowledge of this spiritual knowledge was not available for everyone. Only the certain sects had a dominance over the knowledge. But he came and he broke over he told that, okay, if this something helps everyone should have this knowledge. So he has given this mantra open. So as a respect, we chant his mantra. Jai Shri Krishna Chaitanya,
Jai Shri Krishna Chaitanya,
Prabhu Nityananda,
Prabhu Nityananda,
Shri Advaita Gadadhara,
Shri Advaita Gadadhara,
Srivasadi Gaura Bhakta Vrinda.
Srivasadi Gaura Bhakta.
And then we all can do chant together. And is the mantra is there? Oh, perfect. Thank you so much, Janaku. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Thank you so much, everyone, for joining us today. Is anyone's mind went when they were chanting to other things? At least my mind, it might be. The mind can go anywhere. And that is a part of the meditation to bring it back on the mantra. That's why you understand there is something different. That is, my mind is there. Apart from whatever I see, the mind is there. Mind can take us anywhere. And the process is to bring it back to the mantra. We should hear this when we are chanting. So this is something that I'll recommend. You can do any time of the day, any time, even walking, even just going, or even you can take out some dedicated time, morning, afternoon, evening, before sleeping, anytime. You can do this mantra meditation practice. It will help you throughout your life, definitely. And also whatever, even it has its own effect also to just calm down the mind. Just calm down to if you're very impulsive sometime, or sometimes it's very, very not good mind, just chant these mantras and then you'll find that, it has its own impact. But the best is that is actually awaken the spiritual self in us, and that's what we are trying to. But it has also other effect, but that. And then other than that, you can read these books that will strengthen your intelligence and will help you to navigate your life situation much better way. And you can join whenever possible. We have programs almost every day here in different ways. Different forms and shape, and then we have temple in the Mountain View, ISKCON Mountain View. Every Sunday evening we have a very specific program there. We invite the whole community all over the Bay Area. And this Monday evening is special festival because of the Chaitanya Mahaprabhu's so his appearance day or birthday celebration, you can say, is on Monday evening. So all of you are welcome. Join to us for that festival. It's a beautiful festival of celebration. I'm sure you will love it, and our temple president will be there, so it will be great to have you all. And we'll officially end the session, and if anyone has any question, please, you are welcome to, I'll be there. Janil is here. Thank you, Janil, for volunteering here, and also thanks to all volunteers. If you like the food, is cooked by the volunteers. I think Aditi cooked today, so let's give a big round of applause. And thanks to all the volunteers who maintain this building and for keeping us ready for us, so we can. Thank you so much. Hare Krishna.
Hare
Hare Krishna.